This video will describe how to easily import students from a spreadsheet. You can use a Google Sheet or the iOS numbers. Either way, you can enter the information on a computer using the Google Sheet or an iOS numbers. If you enable iCloud, you can enter it on the computer. And then when you open up on numbers, you'll find the data here. So here I have a numbers spreadsheet. I have a first name, last name, ID, and email. And what you want to do is highlight the data, and you don't want to choose the first column, the column headers, so just the data, and then drag the end of the cell to highlight the data there. And then you want to select copy. On Android, you long press in the middle there, and you have the option copy. And then I'm going to switch over to the student work app. And here on the manage student screen, you can tap plus and select import spreadsheet data. And then at the top there, you have the load data option. Tap load data, and then we're going to choose data from clipboard since we copied it just previously. And you'll see, voila, the data just loads automatically. And now you just have to tell the app what each column is. So tap select. I'll choose first name, last name, student ID. You don't have to have a student ID, but in case you have students with the same first and last name, you will definitely need an ID to distinguish the two. And then lastly, student email. You can also add up to 2 parent or guardian emails. Once that's done, tap the import students button at the top. And now you can choose to import the students just to the master list, which means they're on the master roster, and then you will assign them to classes. Or if you know the students belong in a certain class, go ahead and tap class 1, and now I'm back in the app, and you can see the 4 students are now on the master list, and they're also in class 1. Also, to let you know, you can go ahead and do this again for additional students for each class. You can also tap the more options to the right of the class name there and choose edit class name, and you can see that there. And lastly, if you do use the Teacher Aid app, you can export class list from Teacher Aid, and then from the app here on the class more options, you can choose import class list. And if you've saved a Teacher Aid class list, it'll import those students there. So there are a lot of ways to actually import students into a class. Thank you. If you use an iPad, there's another way to drag and drop by sharing 2 apps, and there's a separate video to show you for the iPad if you want to do it that way. Thank you.